This morning I woke up and felt like I just needed a reset, so I decided to take myself on a little adventure into the mountains. And getting out into nature always gives me the space for reflection. Some days you just need to get out of your head and let go of the thoughts that are causing internal conflict, but also face them. Recently, I've been contemplating this feeling of feeling lost and feeling like you're just walking around aimlessly in life, not knowing the next steps. And I know this is a common feeling that most of us have at many points in our lives, and I've learned that usually it's always reflecting something much deeper. All right, let's go. Feeling lost in life is a completely normal feeling, and something that I've realized recently is that I think we feel lost because we think that life is supposed to be in this linear way, leading to this one end goal. And I think that this mentality is what gives us so much trouble when we do feel lost. I've realized that a lot of my suffering really just came from my own mind and perspective on this feeling. A lot of the time, what I have really lost is my trust in life and trusting that everything is happening exactly in the timing that it's meant to, even if I don't feel it right now. I feel like when I first come out into nature, it feels really confronting at first because as I walk on the trail and I'm by myself, and today it's not very busy, I'm met with anything that I've been kind of pushing to the back of my mind, or it just makes me very reflective. Walking makes me reflect a lot and makes me think and face myself in a way. And I think that's why I crave things like this so much, because although it can be uncomfortable at first to sit with yourself or walk with yourself, it always brings you clarity and peace, and you need to do it. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm so glad I came out here. My soul needed this, and I needed some me time. I think that one of the things that also can cause us to suffer or struggle more when we feel lost in life is comparison. In our world now, we have pretty much endless access to everyone's lives and paths through social media and things like that, and this can bring up feelings of unworthiness within us or make us compare our own unique lives to others, wondering why maybe we're not moving as fast as it seems that others are, or from what they show. Whenever I do this, I've noticed that it causes me to feel even more lost and confused about my own path, especially because I'm just looking at others. But comparison also tends to really keep me stuck mentally. That's why I think that taking time to disconnect and reduce overconsumption really can help bring us more clarity, even if it's just a little bit, and help us actually accept feeling lost or stagnant. It allows us to be more present in our own lives and really be there for ourselves in times of stagnancy when we really need ourselves the most. Not only is the world outside of us very overstimulating with media, but there's a lot of pressure to be constantly moving, and I think that's why we struggle, or why I've struggled so much with feeling lost, because part of me judges that feeling and tells myself that I am supposed to know everything and figure it all out. That part of me wants to control every part of my life in a way and not surrender or trust in each phase, knowing that, truthfully, I'm not the one that's fully in control. And like I said before, I don't think that life is just linear. There are so many layers to this experience, and we go through different phases and cycles which are all purposeful. And releasing the stress of trying to control and figure out and micromanage every aspect of life allows us to be a clearer channel for the answers to reveal themselves, because we don't have so much mental resistance and cloudiness. And honestly, I'm tired of thinking. I feel like thinking too much about what's next is the very thing that keeps me stuck and keeps me from actually taking the next steps, because I'm just constantly in my head and I'm not moving from this space of security and flow. Sometimes the best thing you can do is accept where you are and not dwell on it or judge it so harshly, even if you are feeling lost. Let yourself feel that way and let it allow you to transform. The more you think about it and tell yourself you shouldn't feel this way, that it's wrong, the more you're in it. I've been reminding myself of these truths as I'm navigating this stage of my life and figuring it out, as they say. But thank you for hearing my thoughts and rambling on about feeling lost. If any of you are feeling this way, just know that you're definitely not alone, and eventually the compass will appear, as it always does, and things will make sense. And trusting in that is what sets us free and takes us one step closer to it. Honest moment here. You know, when you're hiking and there's people behind you and you can hear their conversation, and it might not be the most pleasant conversation, or it's not something you really want to hear, and it's nothing against the people at all. Everyone's going through their own things. People are talking about their own things, but you're not in the mood to hear it. So that kind of just happened right now. And I just stepped to the side and let them pass me so that I could just hear nature and my footsteps. But now I'm talking about it, so I'm checking myself right now. All right, let's go.